Okay, so at this point, we wanted to remind everyone what the Grapa standard methodology is for the mapping and scoring of controls. The whole reason to get involved with controls at all, and the whole reason to study a different area, is to be able to go through and assure management that all the controls that need to be in place are in fact in place. We call this process controls mapping. The Grapa controls mapping methodology has several steps. Step one is to put together your map of the environment, your network map. Hopefully you've already done that. The next step is to figure out if all of the proper controls are in place or not. Now we do this at two levels. The first level is here at the domain level. This is the domain diagram for GPRS. You will notice that there are domain analysis methodology mappings. These are the major domain areas that must be taken into account. The job of the domain mapping exercise is to take the Grapa standard controls for each domain, check to verify that they in fact exist, and to score them on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is they don't even have a control for this, and 5 is there is a control. The people running the operational area have verified that they're running the control, and revenue assurance is in fact checking on the control. So here at the domain level, we want you to score each domain area by, first of all, verifying how many different standard controls there are. And that is done by just checking the individual spreadsheet area and counting up how many controls apply in your case. Verify how many actually apply to your environment, and then verify how many out of those actually exist in your environment. Okay, so step one, identify the area, and this is the access architecture diagram, which we've already gone through. Then count up how many controls there are and how many apply. So if I were to go through this area, I would say all of these apply and exist in my environment. So I would say that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 controls exist and 15 apply. So my score here would be 15 for number of controls and 15 that apply, and then 15 that exist. I would then score the controls in each area, and by scoring, I go into the area and I verify, does it apply in this case? What's the methods that they use in order to do the control, because there are a lot of different methods for each control. Then I've checked and it does not exist, or I've checked and there's no control, or I've checked and it does exist, or I've checked and the control has been calibrated, or I've checked, it's calibrated and the operational area is running it like they're supposed to, or a score of 5 would be the operational area is running it and revenue assurance is checking it. So I'm going to put the score from 0 to 5 along each of these controls that are listed, and I'm going to add that up, and for this domain, give the total score for the domain. This tells management exactly how strong the controls are in each of these areas. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have a good time mapping out these controls. If you have any questions, be sure to ask on the Grapa group, and I'll be happy to try to answer your questions. Thanks a lot.